Good day and welcome to PrinceMathsclinic. Here we have a very interesting integration question to evaluate, and we are going to go right into the evaluation. Now, we were given the sign integration that we should integrate this particular trigonometric function. Now, let's look at it properly. Now, I can write sine x to the power of 5 like this. It's the product of sine x to the power of 4 times sine x. So instead of writing this sine x to the power of 5, I'm going to replace it with this so that it can be better simplified. So, therefore, my sine x to the power of 5 cosine x squared dx will become the integral of sine x to the power of 4 then times sine x then times cos square x dx. Therefore, what else do I need to do? I need to understand that from trigonometric function, before trigonometric function, I can further simplify this. Sine x to the power of 4 is the same thing as saying sine square x, then I square it. So that's what I'm going to do here. So this becomes sine square x, then I square it, multiply by sine x, multiply by cos square x dx. Now, the next thing I want to do is to now substitute. Then I know that from trig identity, I know that my sine square x plus cos square x is equals to 1. Therefore, for me to get my sine square x, my cos square x will need to move to this other side of the equation and it becomes negative. So what I'm going to do now is to say my sine square x will now become 1 minus cos square x. So I'm going to put that into this part. So it becomes like this: 1 minus cos square x then squared times sine x times cos square x dx. Then at this point I am going to substitute, and now I want to make my u to become cos x, such that when I differentiate u with respect to x, that is, the u becomes what? My negative sine x dx, such that my dx will now become du over minus sine x. Now, I am going to replace this with the x here. Then anywhere I see u in the cos x in the equation, I'm going to replace it with u. Therefore, my equation will look like this. My question is, remember my cos x is now u. This becomes u squared. Then I'll square it. Then multiply by sine x, or leave it as sine x. Then my cos square x is u squared. Then my dx is now what? Du over negative sine x. So Therefore, sine x will cancel sine x. So I have a negative here. So this is what it now becomes. 1 minus u squared multiplied by u squared du. So what I would do now is to use this to expand all of this. So therefore, it becomes, remember I have a negative sign here. So u squared, or let me expand what is in the bracket first. So this becomes 1. 1 squared is 1. Then use this one to multiply the u squared. You get what? U squared. Then multiply by 2. You get minus 2u squared. Then square this last term. Minus and minus gives you plus. Then u squared times u squared give you u to the power of 4. Then multiply by what? This u squared, then du. So at this point now, I will now use this to expand everything that we have in the bracket. Doing that, I am going to have u squared times this gives me what? U squared minus u squared times this gives me what? Negative 2u to the power of 4, then plus u to the power of 6. Mind you, all is multiplied by what? Du. So at this stage, I have to integrate it term by term. So integrating this now, I will get what? Negative u to the power of 3. Remember, you integrate by adding 1 to the power and dividing by the sum of the power. So this becomes u cubed over 3. The minus and minus turns to plus. So this becomes 2u. Add 1 to the power. This becomes 5. Divide by the sum of the power. This is 5. Minus times plus turns to minus. So this becomes u to the power of 6 plus 1 is 7 over 7. Then you add your constant c. So at this stage, I have to report back. Remember I said that my u is going to be cosine x. I made my u to be cosine x. So my result after doing all this evaluation will now become negative. Recall that my u is equals to cos x. So everywhere I see u, I'm going to put back cos x there. Negative 1 over 3 cos cube x, then plus, then 2 over 5 cos x to the power of 5 minus cos x to the power of 7. This is negative 1 over 7. Then plus the constant c. That becomes the result of integrating this particular question. Hope you enjoyed the class. If you've done that, kindly click on the subscribe button, hit on the notification bell so that you can get more videos as we drop them on the channel, and share this video to your friends and loved ones, and together we shall all enjoy simplified maths. Thank you. Bye.